Welcome to Still Talking Uncut. I'm your overly herbally infused host for the evening, Uncle Joey. Well, I'm sorry. I am Captain Blue Raz for the evening. I'm joined by my co-host, my only one for the evening, Mr. Sean Rigsby. I appreciate you joining me.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Yeah. We're just here to kind of shoot the shit, bust balls, and kind of talk about our weekend. And man, we got some things down the road coming up, and we like to help promote when we can do our thing. And we got a few weeks until the 10-man benefit run, and we really like to help these guys out as much as possible. And we'll talk about them a little bit. But what you got in your cup this evening, Sean? What you sipping on?
Well, I'm sipping on a couple things actually.
Okay.
One of them, I'm sipping on some water with electrolytes.
I got me some water.
And I'm sipping on some like 15 proof Blue Raz from Big Easy.
What'd you say? 15 what?
15 proof Blue Raz.
How do you know that it's 15 proof? Did you have a device, or how did you figure that out?
Well, no. See, when we were down at Ohio Shineko this past weekend, since he's not on here to defend himself, he come down there with some Blue Raz bottles, handing them out or whatever he was doing, and they had an alcohol meter thing that tests the density of alcohol or liquid, and it basically spits out the proof, and that's about what it is. So when I want something strong, I'll go over here to the electrolyte bottle and roll from there. So I'm gonna wash this water down.
Oh, 15 proof. And if I'm not mistaken, he tried to blame another gentleman for the lack of proof on that. He blamed another friend of ours, and we won't even go into that, but in no way, shape, or form.
Yeah, we will. I can't believe he blamed Wes for that shit.
Oh, well.
What a sack of shit.
Oh, he said that was Wes. He said Wes, may have brought him a bucket of underproof liquor. I thought Big Easy must have owned a hydrometer, but he must not.
Well, I mean, you can't test this with the hydrometer.
Well, he could before he made it.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong.
He could have tested what he got.
You're correct.
Because I believe there's a little bit of math involved to do it properly.
Well, if he was smart, he would have downloaded Big Easy's app.
Yes, I believe right now there's a new app that's out for all of you that are interested. Big Easy has an app out there on the market. Check it out, download it, and I'm sure it would have helped him out.
It's called Easy's Distillers app. I think that's what it is. Maybe Easy's Distillers Guide.
I just downloaded.
Well, sorry, folks, you can't download it yet. It's just being beta tested by myself. Matt, Uncle Joey just downloaded it, so he says he has it, even though he's not using it.
No, I'll use it.
Lord, I hope so. So tell us about this nickname you got down there, Captain Blue Raz. What's that about?
Well, I make it clear on quite a few podcasts that I'm on that I'm definitely I'm no experienced distiller by any means. I'm very new at this. I don't.
We all are.
Yeah, but I've never really tried to act like I really know much. I try to listen and learn, and I'm fortunate that I have some really good friends in the craft that are willing to share advice and help whenever I need it. And hey. I thought he kicked him off as soon as he joined, but I'm fortunate to have you guys as friends and information gurus when I need it. But so I had done a run, and I was really good about cleaning out my stills in the past, but I decided I was being lazy and didn't clean out a piece of my distilling equipment. And then when I fired up my next run, about half a jar of some Royal Blue juice came out of it, and I got a really good video, or you got a really good video.
To be clear, that's not what this is. That is probably a little bit higher of a proof than this, but we'll roll with it. It's all good.
So I learned a very valuable lesson because I'm sure that's not good for the copper. I'm sure that probably sat in there and probably it either
cleaned that back there. Cleaning jars.
That?
Matt, did you pull her away from the sink?
You know that's my job.
But anyway, we threw that half jar out, and every drop of liquor that came out after that was crystal clear. It may not have been the greatest. I'm going to end up rerunning it.
Well, took that alcohol to clean it, huh?
Well, I don't know if I got a little bit of tails in a jar when I blended it. It just I asked someone to come over and give it their opinion because I trust you guys, and I'm not even going to lie. I had Sean come over and put his taster to the test, and he told me, he said, "Man, I feel like it's a little tailsy," and I'm glad he was honest with me. I don't want him to be anything but honest with me, and I won't learn until people are honest, and I can take that. Like I was kind of bummed because I had to me, it didn't taste awful. Shiner man. Hey, I'll save it for you for farm to bottle, buddy. We'll sit by the fire and we'll knock that blue Windex down.
Windex is so good it'll even clean copper for you.
Yeah, listen, it cleans your bongs really well. I'm gonna start a Uncle Joey's bong cleaner is what I'm gonna do. Hey, that might not be a bad deal for the heads.
What?
Bong cleaner.
Mm-hmm. I clean everything with that shit.
Even his insides.
A glass apparatus, man. You soak your bong in that. Make sure you rinse it out real good. But anyway, I produced some liquor that wasn't the greatest, and I'll be the first one. I'll be the first one to admit it. You know, my liquor wasn't the best. It wasn't terrible, but it needs reran. So I got a nice bucket of liquor, and I'm going to add it to some mash, and we're going to give it a go.
So, Matt, tell us a little bit about your capade that you went on this evening.
Oh, well, my son took me out to dinner for my birthday.
When's your birthday?
Last Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
That piece of shit wouldn't even come drink a beer with me.
Well, you know, I was at work. That's for you, Shelly.
If what you call work is work, then yeah, you were working, brother. Yeah. You were.
Yeah.
Well, you know, somebody's got to. Hey, look, I might not be working, but I'm still being more productive than Uncle Joey. I don't care what you say.
You're not lying, brother. You're not lying. So, tell us a little bit, Matt. What was your take on the Ohio Shine Co, man? What'd you think of that place?
It was nice. The whole setup was amazing. I mean, the whole place is clean. Actually, butterscotch and pineapple.
Nice.
So yeah, good time too. Couldn't get any better people.
Was your is that butterscotch? Was that your favorite thing there?
I don't know. I hate to say it. I liked all of them.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
The only one that I wasn't a huge fan of, and I don't like it anyway. Was it a blackberry? I'm not a blackberry fan, or
the berry.
Yeah, but all the rest were damn good.
But you know, blackberry is one of those that can get medicinal, and it wasn't. It was still a blackberry flavor.
Yeah, Mark, he's a fruit all around.
Oh, Uncle Moonshine in the house. Sean was busting my balls because I don't promote Uncle our podcast much. But man, I'll be honest with you. Sometimes Sunday nights and Sundays roll around, and me and Mark are exhausted. I feel like we both forget. I didn't really see him post much about it either. So that is something I'll do better on in the future. I'll give you guys more updates on when we're going to be on. We're going to start having some guests. We're going to start having some pretty good guests on. Mark's been doing this traveling moonshiner bit. We ought to have Mark hop on sometime and talk about it. But he's been going to distillery, doing videos, doing tastings, doing tours. Florida's actually got a lot of nice distilleries, man. I've got a bottle. I can't reach it right now, but man, it's some damn good stuff. Took it to Alabama, and my son tried it, and he was mad when I left, and I brought the bottle with me. So I had Mark grab him one as well. But we got a lot of stuff coming down the pike on Two Uncles in a Jar, and it's going to be a good time.
Since we're talking about Two Uncles in a Jar,
yeah,
where'd that name come from?
So me and Marco were talking for a while about a podcast. You know, I like Mark. Mark's a nice guy, man. He seems knowledgeable. He's another gentleman that's very eager to help and willing to give information, but at the same time, done that. Now, the pre-party was pretty cool, but you got to get there really early in the afternoon to get you a spot, and by then you're going to be so shit-faced drunk, hell, you're not going to remember the later in the evening part of it unless you're going to sit in there and drink water all night, and damn, that ain't no fun. But anyway, I feel like you could roll in town on Friday night or Friday, don't go to the jam at all, or maybe roll in Friday night, get up early and do your thing Friday, go in there, go to breakfast, and then go to the jam. And man, you'd have to go and leave and come back because that sun's, it's a bit much, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, now they had one in the fall. I believe it was the year of 2020 or something like that. 2020. I can't remember. What was it, the fall? I can't remember, but that one was, it wasn't so hot, but I feel like it was kind of cold.
Me personally, I think an early October Hillbilly Jam would be really good. Like the very last weekend of September to that first weekend of October in that area, that would be a perfect time. But hey, they do what they do. They do it for a reason, and I respect that. But it's a little hot. That's a very hot time of year.
The winter one is generally in February, and I don't know if you've been down there for that one yet. It's actually generally around in between like 40 to 60 degrees. Generally, at least when I was down there. It's been a while since I've been down to a winter one, but
do they have a fence at the winter one?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. I haven't been to a winter one at this new place. It's been so long.
Don't have a fence. You know, I'm not going.
Well, I mean, we can make you a makeshift fence.
You know, we might have. You know what? We're gonna have to get a fence panel, and I'll be able to take it from place to place.
Oh yeah, but it's the winter one was my favorite one because everybody was stayed in the same place, and it was real personable. You know what I mean? You can go around and really talk to everybody, and you weren't struggling to be out in the sun. And I mean, you know how it is.
That sun was hot, man. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So, what did you think of Ohio Shine, Koshan? What was your take on it? Being someone that knows, the whole process and knows how everything works. What do you think of the guys up there?
Well, I mean, first off, I don't know the whole process and how everything works. All I know is more or less the distilling side of things that they're doing.
Well, that's what I mean. That process.
I love how they're keeping it a small craft distillery.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're hands-on. I like how they're doing everything small and keeping it simple. That way, when they grow, they can grow a little bit at a time and still keep it manageable. Um, I think they would do well with a bigger still.
Yeah.
See, that's what I kind of worries me, because they make a really great product.
So they got to take.
But I'm a firm believer that that's easy to do on a smaller setup.
Well, but I also feel like they can get overwhelmed fairly quickly on the smaller setup too when they get busy.
Well, yeah, there's that.
I think it would be beneficial for them to get like this is my opinion, because they're doing grain. I think it'd be beneficial for them to get like 110 or a 70 or something, and
Even
do a couple.
I think a 70 or 75 would be good for them. Yeah.
Well, and do a couple runs and then rerun everything they have in the one they got. That way, everything's consistent across the board.
Yeah.
If they're that's my opinion. But I also don't like rerunning things. I'm just.
Yeah. But, they make a really easy drinking liquor.
They do.
Even their corn, it'll just flow.
Well, it's like Sean had some here today, and like he said, it's a nice, clean. We make fun of that term with corn liquor. Yeah. I think Bennett was joking, but it's true, man. It finishes. It doesn't linger. It's just it's there. It's gone. There's a little bit of a burn. I mean, it's just
a little bit.
It's a clean drink of liquor, man. It really is.
And that's like I said. I'm weird when it comes to grain because I don't like a grain that's been ran through a thumper. I prefer a grain that's been ran through plates. That's just me personally, because I don't. I mean, I can appreciate good liquor. I just don't.
You don't like the strong corn flavor.
No. Now give me rye. Yeah, absolutely. I just don't like. I don't like the corn. Well, I don't prefer the corn. But that's why, when me and Uncle Joey earlier, he handed me that jar. I said, well, I know more like that because it went through 4 plates. And it's clean.
Is that what they run it through?
Yeah. Yep. Which is kind of surprising that I don't like my Sugarland stuff because it went through 4 plates. But it's just, you're hard on yourself, I feel like.
I'm not being a jerk or anything, but that didn't come out the way it was advertised.
Mine?
Yeah. But the fruit, the vanilla was very, very faint, but it was a good drink of liquor. That's one of those that I can't set it down. If I open that jar, I take a sip, I set it down, I'm instantly picking it back up. I think it's that weed in it, that dryness.
Yeah.
But I actually really like that.
So originally, not Greg from Sugarlands, but there was another guy, I can't remember who it was, wanted to do, like when we were making the label, he wanted to do like a berry flavored moonshine. I was like, no. Like we cannot put that on there because it was infused. People would be highly unhappy if they read on the label, a berry flavored moonshine. But
so you mean
saying it that way? I didn't anticipate that as a post flavored.
Right.
So you mean like if somebody handed you a jar of I don't know, like say a peach brandy, when you absolutely knew it was a post flavored drink?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So if it's sweeter than eating a can of peaches, then yeah, for sure, because that kind of sweetness don't distill.
And I guess it's kind of wild that to kind of circle back and talk about that, because that whole jar situation kind of sticks out, that that there's people out there that actually tried to pull that off and handed somebody a jar that called it something that clearly you could tell. And to think that you wouldn't be able to notice that, man, he must have handed you the wrong jar, because to think that you weren't going to be able to know that something was up with that, or maybe he didn't care. Maybe that's how he rolls.
Yeah, I'm gonna go, but I've never seen a hydrometer act like a bottle rocket in my life until then.
Wes, we could get Wes on here. Wes almost lost an eye, man. That hydrometer shot up so fast out of that tube. It was. I've never seen such a thing. I honestly have never seen such a thing.
Well, I mean, and that goes to tell everybody that's watching or possibly does. If a distilled spirit is that sweet, it's not.
Yeah,
it's been altered.
Could we see the oil in the jar when we really kind of messed with it? Couldn't you see it?
Yeah, the legs. Yeah, it's just like glycerin or whatnot that people will use to essentially numb your palate in a way and tricking you to think it's smoother than what it actually is.
Right.
He must have watched the beginning. Well. It'll be all right.
It'll be all right.
It'll be all right.
Damn, somebody later than I am.
We're only halfway through.
Hey, man, be glad it showed up.
Hey, he pulled the ultimate Rigsby tonight. Showed up later than the person who tried to be late, or the other guy that tried to be late. So.
No, look. Let's keep it real. So, like, if I fold the towels, the old lady's like, "Oh, you didn't fold them right," blah blah blah, and then she got to refold them for us. I'm like, "Well, look, man, you should just be happy I attempted to fold them." Like, I don't understand why you can't accept what you got and be grateful. Could have got nothing.
I completely agree.
It's the word that starts with a W. Woman.
How you doing, Mr. Gordon?
So, thank you for joining us, sir. Talk real quick. What was your take on Ohio Shine Co., man? I asked these guys, what did you think of the place?
I mean, it's got plenty of potential. It's kind of like if you ain't know it was there, you wouldn't know it was there.
No, they're hidden. They're tucked in.
Yeah.
Even if you know it's there, you still got to go find it. Like it's definitely
down over the hill.
Yeah, it's one of those places, man. Like you got to know it's there because, like, they're hidden. But the spot's perfect.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised. They kept a pretty good flow of people throughout the whole day. I mean, when we got there, I believe there was 2 or 3 people in there, sampling. And we got there what time, Uncle Joe? It was around 10:30?
No, we got there at 1 o'clock.
Fuck, you got there at 10:30. I don't think you was even out of bed at 10:30.
No, we were.
I was out of bed at 10:30 because I was out here talking to the law at 6:30 in the fucking morning. This motherfucking kid.
At 10:30, he was taking short stack back in the house because she could do her first bathroom break.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, I got there around 2:30. I was there a couple hours. It was cool.
Hey, we had a great turnout. I appreciate everybody that showed up.
Tim,
I'm sad I missed Tim. Hopefully, I'll see him at Bar in the Bottle. But
it's really good seeing them guys. I was really glad they all showed up.
Tim said it's only 55 minutes from him, and it was all back roads, and it was a very easy drive.
Nice.
So I'm hoping if they start having
he was hurting the wife, her arm every fucking bump he'd hit.
And their broken arm. I'm hoping if they have little events and stuff, maybe Tim will start popping in there every now and then and showing some support because, I feel like any kind of support that anybody that's been on the Master Distiller show, if they can give an approval to a local distillery, that's got to kind of weigh something when people are out and about and they go in there and they see that's got to, make them kind of like, all right, they got support from these guys. So I hope it does them well. I hope they stay going and we can keep a relationship with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just a hell of a drive to go to a distillery.
For you, it is. I mean, it does suck for you, but from Sean's house Man, I'll be honest. From Sean's house, it was not a bad drive. It's
it's an hour and a half from your house.
yeah, and it is, and it's half country. It's half country and half highway, and the highway drive's easy.
It's over 2 for me.
Yeah, that's you're on the borderline.
If I'm gonna drive 2 hours to go to the distillery, I'm probably gonna go to Paps or Bent's. All of them are about 2 hours away. You know,
I think Paps is only an hour and 40 minutes for me.
He's that far? I thought he was about an hour.
Huh?
You guys are a little farther north. He's like an hour and a half for me. Hour and 15 minutes, something.
What's Tim's last name?
Johnson.
Mr. Bentz, I just talked about you. Bentz, man, I had heard that you might be opening soon. Can you confirm or deny that?
Hey, listen,
you're going to
listen.
I would drive across the country to go to Hatfield's distillery.
If Vince is free, send him the link.
I will send you the link, Vince.
I asked him if he would like to hop on. He's got a lot of stuff in the works right now. If he has a free minute, I would love for him to hop on and talk about it. He's doing something tomorrow. He's potentially opening up in October. He's got some things in the works.
Yeah, he could hop on and talk about corn liquor.
talk about running a dumper and corn liquor.
Hell yeah, he's still at work straight arming.
Yeah, which
brandy.
Job?
Straight arming brandy is what he's doing. It's all good. We'll get you on. We're gonna see you far in the bottle though, Vince. I know you're gonna be there because the
flyer said so.
Yeah, the flyer said so. You're all over the flyer. You know who wasn't on the flyer, right?
Hey!
So
anyway.
So listen. Uncle Joey don't really give a fuck.
So
I'm gonna go ahead and speak my piece on this, and if anybody that don't like what I have to say, they can just be mad about it. But I'm really shocked that
my man, that's fucking well played. I'm really shocked. Sean is such a piece of shit, man. Nice.
Getting all wound up. Sorry,
no, I'm not really wound up about it, man. But that flyer did kind of.
Hey, fucking Sean, you're such a piece of shit. I got it.
No, listen.
I turned Sean's privileges off.
I'm being dead serious.
That flyer was just for who is committed showing up to
and
the
that's
pre-party.
listen, and I'm not talking shit about it, but I asked Sean, I said, has nobody reached out from them asking if you're coming at all? Has nobody from them said, hey man, are you able to come to any of this? And he's like, I haven't heard from anybody. So I mean, you're throwing an event in Ohio, and you're showcasing master distillers. And we only have 2 master distillers that have won from Ohio. The guy in the corner here is one of them, and our buddy Doug Taylor at Northern Yankee Moonshine is the other.
No offense, John Bentz.
We have John Bentz and Tim Johnson that both kicked ass on the competition and both probably deserved to win, but unfortunately they didn't, and they both have done kick ass since then. But Ohio only has 2 winners. And in my opinion, the idea that they've not even reached out to him and asked if he's going to be at anything, to me is just asinine. I just don't get it. So whoever's in charge of that, man, you guys are dropping the ball. I mean, you've got a master distiller in your backyard, and nobody has said a word to him.
He don't show up, you know what I'm saying?
Well, and I get that, so far. But they could at least ask, man. You know, I'm sure they have to. I'm sure there's been some sort of confirmation with those other guys that they're going to be there. They had to have a conversation.
Well, we had talked about us, and we talked about it that we wasn't going on Thursday. We had said that, but February's on Friday night sometimes.
Just the idea that no one has said a word to Sean about even attending to confirm.
Ain't nothing like a good time, fellas.
Maybe he got a phone call. Did you get a phone call, Sean?
Today.
I think everybody got a phone call today.
Oh shit. Oh, nonetheless.
Oh well. Anyway, let's talk about 10-man event. Let's talk about a good event.
3, man.
goooooo 2.
Hey man, 2's better than 3, and 3's better not getting a shot at all. So
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bust balls all we want. You know what it is.
Listen, we can't wait for this place open, man. We absolutely will be there 100%.
Where's that?
When Bent's opens up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Everybody's gonna stay at that one Airbnb, or we'll stay in the broken down Airbnb together.
Is that where Sturge and all them stayed at the time?
Yeah, the one Sturge on him stayed at. Sturge broke the bed when him and Dylan were going at it or something. I don't know. He said he broke the bed though. It fell apart on him.
Is that when they
I don't even want to know.
Developed their love for wieners?
And
I think that's where the hot dog podcast started.
Yeah, ghost wieners. But yeah, they said that place was brutal. I remember when I went to Benson's and dude was like, "You gonna stay?" And I'm like, maybe. Yeah, maybe. He's like, "Oh, we can go ahead and pay now." And I was like, "Nah, I'll pay when I show up, man. Like, I'm not paying you now before I even go." And then they're all like, "Bro, you don't want to stay there. There ain't no air conditioning. It's haunted as shit. The beds are rickety. My bed broke and fell apart." And it was just like, the toilet don't flush. Like, dude, they had a list of shit. And I'm like, yep. So I drove down to West Virginia and stayed at my buddy Hooch's.
Oh, Hooch. Speaking of Hooch, we need to get him back on here, man. He ain't been on here in a while.
Hooch don't make liquor no more.
Well, I mean, he ain't got to make liquor to be on here. I don't make liquor neither.
Hooch don't do nothing no more.
Yeah, Sean. Hey,
we gonna talk about running gas.
I know 2 out of the 4 guys on the podcast that don't.
That don't what?
Make liquor.
Where they at? The opportunity is always there. Always. Like that. At the drop of a hat. The means are there.
And the opportunity to make blue liquor is always there too.
It is. You gotta clean you still.
Hey, coming to a liquor store near you, Uncle Joey's Captain Blue Raz.
Captain Blue Raz. High proof too. Super high proof.
And I'll just stand there and what's the proof? What's the proof? What's the proof?
It'll make your poop green just like the slushies.
Oh shit! But other than that, man, we got 10-man farm to bottle, and that's about it. We ain't really doing too much.
That's it for the summer right now.
Yeah,
I'd like to go down to Hazard Fest. I'd like to check that out.
I went once.
Hazard, Kentucky.
It was all right. It wasn't a whole lot there, but
will our buddy Pete be there?
I don't even know
Pete who?
With the General Lee.
I can't remember. I don't think he was there. Well, that's probably been about 4 years ago.
I feel like I seen something where he posted said he wasn't coming back.
The Hazard Fest?
When is that?
It's got to be in October because we were down there for our anniversary.
Oh
really?
Mm-hmm.
I got a grandbaby coming around that time, so I gotta keep my schedule open for that month.
Yeah, I think
end of September, beginning of October, I do believe.
Okay, I gotcha.
My daughter having a baby.
Girl or boy?
She's having a boy.
Nice.
Boy, that'll be the 3rd boy. Thank God. All these girls we got, man. Whew. I love my girls, but I like when they go home even better.
What an asshole Uncle Joey is.
My grandbabies are the best, man. I love them. They keep me going sometimes, that's for sure. I know when I work on Sundays and her husband has a guard and he's gone, they're over here waiting when I get off of work on Sundays. Ain't nothing makes my day better than knowing that they're going to be there and smiling and running to me and screaming my name with snotty ass noses. And, you know, it's great.
Oh, yeah, treat them good because they're going to be changing your diaper one day.
That's right. I know what's up.
Hell yeah. So what do you?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No,
I got shit. I was just going to talk some shit.
Go ahead.
Somebody see that asshole that made that video about Yosemite Sam bashing his jars?
I don't even know who made it, but that was funny. Got to control your anger, man. Hey, man, you get mad and you break shit because you're mad. You know,
I guess the backstory was that they were talking shit. I guess he made the jar rig himself, and I guess the fellers were talking shit about it.
That's what you do.
He come unglued.
Yeah, you gotta fix it, man. Like, gotta control your anger, man. Like, you can't overreact so fast. You got to be able to work through things. Without just being like, look, I'm destroying everything. It's starting over. Like, damn, I got to start over. And it costs me money.
Fuck that.
Didn't Frey not rip a flag down one time on a live, and then they took it down.
Some other feller took down his flag.
Okay.
Hey, listen, okay. Things happen. You get pissed off. Sometimes you cut up fucking badges. You're gonna be okay.
That was spite.
I will cut.
That was being upset for being excluded. That's different.
Don't give me a pair of scissors and talk shit, or don't kick me out of the militia.
I don't know what happened. Why that even happened? I don't remember.
Bro, that was the funniest shit ever.
I don't know how you got that name past Facebook, man, but you know, you did your thing, bro. Yeah, it's definitely the old classic TikTok play, man. I guess enjoy it while it lasts, because it probably ain't gonna last long.
Right.
It's definitely the old TikTok play.
What's that?
Never mind, Uncle Joe. You're too old for that. We'll discuss later on.
Hit it again.
No, we're good. Yeah, this moment, but you see, Shanko, he was there fermenting in 55-gallon. It was fermenting a 55-gallon drum, the same drum that we got with the little plastic snap rings on them.
Yep.
He closed. They all closed ferment though. All super sanitary, like beer.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm kind of surprised they did that, but I mean, if that's how they started, then
that's how they roll. You know, like that's how they do their thing.
Yeah, it's consistent for them.
I do know Uncle Joe got a little side eye when he started talking about putting cream corn in his thumper, which I don't understand. You know, like it's fantastic and it works great. Like I think they have a lot. You know, they're making great liquor. Like they're clear and their flavors are phenomenal, but I still think they have a lot to learn about their thumper. You know, like
yeah,
and that's for a lot of distilleries. They have a lot to learn about how to use their thumper efficiently and effectively when it's needed.
Right.
Yeah, thumper is one of those things you're always learning,
or at least
always figure out new ways of doing it.
Right, be open-minded about. Just be a little more open-minded about it. That'd be my thing. You know, like use cream corn. Really, I would like to try that. That's my first thing. Not a no. I wouldn't do that, man. Like,
is that what Uncle Joey said?
Yeah, he was talking about using cream corn in a thumper to really punch in some corn flavor.
So they got a whiff of something that had been ran through some cream corn, and they were kind of impressed with the nose. And I said, "Cream corn in your thumper," and they were like, "Well, what?" And he said, "That sounds dirty." I said, "It's as dirty as you can make it." I said, "I'll say it again: cream corn in your thumper." I was like, "It does wonders."
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I ain't gonna eat. I don't like cream corn.
It's kind of wild. I've just recently seen in a couple different of these moonshine groups I've been in, guys complain that they didn't get enough carryover from their corn flavor in their liquor, and a lot of the suggestions from a lot of the older shiners was throw some cream corn in your thumper.
It's usually man, use some old mash. Like people shouldn't be afraid to take dry grain and make a simple syrup. We'll say a simple syrup, like a slurry out of that. You know, add some sugars in it and put it in your thumper. When the vapors, your alcohol vapors pass through that sugar, like it changes its molecular structure, and it really thins it out. You should go research on what alcohol vapor does. Is it passes through sugar. Usually
I mix honey with my cream corn. I'm not even gonna lie. It's usually cream corn, honey, and some corn liquor, some kind of corn liquor that I've ran. I'll put it all together and throw it right in the thumper.
Nick, you can mash in anything, bro.
Yeah, mash it.
If it holds liquid, you can mash in it. Only thing I wouldn't mash in is copper or anything like, you know, that tarnishes or rust from sitting there. I wouldn't mash in a copper bin or a steel bin, but like, dude, anything plastic. Hell, yeah, I mean, galvanized. I'd mash in a galvanized trash can.
Yeah, I mean, it's for no longer it's going to be there. I mean,
well, it's going to be in there a week. Like, you know, it's not high proof alcohol. David, have you ever used anything other than mash in your thumper, or are you just strictly a mash only feller? You know, some people like just I only do this, I only use that. Yeah. I like to oh man, stick it in there. You got to stick it in there to see if it'll work or not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, just put mash in and bring that.
Sometimes one thing. Sorghum syrup works well.
I bet it does.
That's not readily available around here, so if you got a line on a little bit of sorghum,
we can get small quantities, but you pay for it too.
There's the man.
Hollywood.
The Master Distiller, King Jimmy Red himself, Daniel Stevens. Welcome to the show. We appreciate you joining us this evening. My hero.
Everyone's hero. Everyone's hero and the ALE's biggest fan.
Yeah.
The ALE was his biggest fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
A mutual love affair.
Well, now they've got a couple nice stills.
Who else from was the Griffiths fella in North Carolina too?
I think he's Alabama.
Alabama.
Hey, his story was kind of wild. I think he said he went inside and came out and there were drones. Did he say he had drones hovering outside his place?
I've never thought about backset. Backset's really acidic and sour. I wonder if that would work really well with a sour mash. You're really trying to get it,
but
crispy and sour
and pie filling.
I guarantee Big Easy's used pie filling.
That's interesting.
Oh, I've used pie. I've plenty of pie fillings. Them sugars, man.
It wasn't jelly, but
hey, Bennett, I've smashed worse, bro. Jams work really well. Like strawberry
jam.
Strawberry jam tones down the heat you get from the strawberry seeds, and then blackberry jam helps tone down and get rid of the medicinality that you get from blackberries. It's just something about running that vapor through sugars, man. It smooths and tunes things out.
So,
what's the old rye trick, Sean, that they used to tone down rye? What do they put in a thumper? I think it was one of the laws was talking about they use peaches. Was it whole peaches?
Yes, peaches.
Peaches. Yeah. Just and no flavor comes through, but just those fruits really knock down that spiciness. So
what? Just take like whole peaches, run them through your blender or pure air, and just fill your thumper with them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And like if you're doing something like sometimes your ryes can get real spicy. And so like if I was doing a rye and it was real spicy and I just didn't like how it was just like punching me in the face, I'd throw some peaches in my thumper during my run just to try to knock that spiciness down and get it to where I would want it. But some people like it. So like Sean wants that spiciness to kick you in the chest and drag you down the steps. You know, like
He
now
was
when we was at
the next day.
when we was at Shineco, they did that all right, but it was malted, and malting it
Right.
really changed it. You know,
Yeah.
really changed it. When I was telling you guys before, like it really changed it. Really changed how that rye come forward. So it was cool. You got to go taste it. Oats, are you, rolled oats. It's like store oats, Daniel. Or are you talking stick oats or? Imagine some Quaker oats. Throw George Washington up in that bitch.
So would you mix oats and some liquor?
You could just put them in dry because they're going to mix in the liquid themselves.
That was my question. Can you put just dry ass oats in there?
Yeah,
because whatever.
Yeah, it's going to collect its water. You can add in a little alcohol if you want to maintain.
Yeah.
If you want to really punch a little flavor in there. I like to use alcohol with things if I'm trying to punch more flavor into it.
Yeah.
If I'm trying to smooth things out, then I would use it more by itself. But again, that's all. It's you got to play with it, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to play with it to see if you like it. Like you'll never know unless you play with it a little bit. Like, oh, I like this, or be like, oh no, I didn't like that. I got chafed. I don't like that. I don't do that no more. I don't stick that in there.
So I almost feel like we could almost do an episode one night and advertise and just basically focus on thumpers. Just talk about
We did that early on.
Yeah,
early on, we did just a thumper episode where we just for an hour we just talked about thumpers but yeah, hell, that's a good episode. Just sitting, you know, like what have you used in your thumper, and then what have you tried that you didn't like how it worked? You know, like I've seen Philbilly put damn near everything in his thumper, you know, just to try to pull wild flavor through, and it you really get hints, man.
There's a lot of little rabbit holes though. Like I have a thumper that doesn't have a drain port on it. Would it be better to have a drain to where after you do your heads, drain your heads off out of your thumper? Do you get smearing when you leave your heads in your you know what I mean? I mean, and you know, the fruit port, you know,
infusers change. Infusers with drains you can run your thumpers like slobber boxes. You can just pump all like it's a rabbit hole. Like it's another show.
Yeah.
Another show.
That John Dents won't want any part of.
No, he won't.
Does he even own a thumper?
I've seen it. Are you talking about the thumper jars? Is that what you're talking about, Gordon? You know, in my opinion, thumper jars act more like plates than opposed to a regular thumper.
So that brings up a whole nother thing. What do you think about those crummy thumpers? Have you seen those?
But that's just like
it's like a copper jar.
Yep, they're just copper thumpers. It's just multiple copper thumpers. Old Alan Bishop was using double thumpers to run his sunflower seeds through, because the first thumper would still be oily, and then the second thumper would really strip that out. So like they serve their purpose.
So let me ask you a question. So like on my setup, could I eliminate the thumper that I have and run that double thumper setup like he's got and get an efficient run out of that?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I like that setup. I think it's a cool deal. Got the glass on there you can see, and I think it's a cool setup. I was just curious if those are effective enough that setup.
It's a viable replacement for jars because now it's all copper and you can drain it. Yeah, and that's one of the biggest drawbacks of running jars is you got to run them just right. Sean, ain't there? It's a fine line to where you can run too fast or too slow. You get right in the middle, they won't fill.
Yeah,
and you have to load them a certain way and do this and do that. But there's a way to run where they don't fill. But 99% of the time, when people run them, they fill up.
Well, and then there's every still is different, so you got to run that still with those jars a couple times to get the feel of how it's going to run. You know, like some jars, you leave empty, so they, that one won't overfill completely. Because if you unless you have a bypass and you have to shut the still down dump the jars, put them back on, unless you've got a drain that goes to the bottom of the jar with the needle valve,
Yeah. Unless you're using a keg, then you could suck it back into the keg. That's the only time you can ever do that. Any other pot you don't do that with.
Yeah.
Right.
To add on to that, Daniel, I think jar rigs run better after traditional thumpers because it slows the vapor path, the vapor pressure to them, and they don't fill up as fast. So I'm always a big fan of running your jars after a traditional thumper.
Yep.
You can add your thumper in the beginning. There's also infusers that you can dump into your run as you go. So just start talking about when we get into the we get onto the thumpers. So you run too slow, they fill up.
Yeah.
Run too fast, they fill up. It's just right, man. David, you'd love the infuser. It's a game changer, especially when you're trying to do fruits. You're trying to pump in fruit flavor. It is definitely something. The jar infuser changed everything about running brandy for me. Being able to dump while I run changes everything, and I just think it's magical.
Hell, to me, I think it could even improve your corn liquor run. You could dump a whole fresh jar of fucking cream corn in there after a couple. You know what I mean? Like you keep that fresh flavor the whole way.
What was you saying, Matt? Yeah, Matt ain't got no audio. We can't hear him. Even when he talks, he can't talk. I saw him over there talking, but there wasn't no words coming out of his mouth. See? Oh, Matt. Let's make sure Sean didn't mute him. He's a piece of shit. No, that's all on you, Matt. You messed up. You got to go in there and fix your audio.
There he's. Now he's.
All right. Well, I guess you assume your normal row on the corner. You don't have to have a bypass. I think bypassers are way too overblown. It's just a little bit of heads, man. Like
it's a money grab at the end of the day.
If you have a drain on your thumper, the bypass I don't feel you would even need.
You never seen no bypass in the woods, old timers. We never even heard. Look, bypasses weren't even really a thing until Sean didn't put one on Hooch's Still, and we made fun of Sean for 2 years about it.
Yep. And
then all of a sudden, everybody's got to have a bypass, and they're the golden standard now, and everybody wants them.
Well, and I love bypasses. Don't get me wrong. I think they've got their place, but I'm also 90%. Well, that a lot of people that'd make a lot of people mad. I'm gonna say a lower percentage of people that make liquor.
I don't use one. I ain't never used one.
Are not smart enough, don't have the enough common sense, because when you start opening valves and shit, man, I mean, you're just asking for fucking problems. And for people, like, I don't mean, when I say aren't smart enough, I don't mean that like they're just ignorant, if you've never done it before.
You don't have this skill. You don't know how many people I've said, like, dude, I pop that first jar off when I opened it.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, did you just shut one off and crank one wide open? Yeah, and it's like, bro, have you ever blown up a balloon? The harder you blow, the faster it fucking blows up. What do you think happens if you're running all that pressure at one time? So if you're running that bypass, you need to fully open your bottom jar first before you even shut off your bypass, and then you slowly turn off your bypass and let everything equalize. And it's just the thing, man.
Yeah,
And I think that they had their moment, and they're kind of on the downswing. You don't see a whole lot of people buying them anymore. But like, if you're going to do it, man, you just gotta practice, man. Anything else, they can be dangerous.
Yep.
So it goes to steam rig. Does it water down the distillate? So you are with that. If you see the new steam rigs that they're running, you are going to lose some proof. It's just what it is. You're pumping steam into a rig. But what they do is they get the steam good and hot before they start putting the sludge into it, so it doesn't build up a lot of water as it heats up. If that makes any sense. So like as they got steam running, they're dumping their their mash with their sludge, their grain and all that in at the same time, and it's so hot already that it's heating up real fast, faster than they can pour it in there. So by the time they get it full, it's almost at distillation temp. And then you've seen when Andrew and them did it, I think they preheated their mash before they put it in.
Did they?
I believe so. It's just because you figure the longer it takes to heat up with steam, the more water it's going to collect in your pot, and the more water
Right.
you're gonna tank your distillate. But I believe they said they lost like about 10 proof overall in their run.
And I believe that they said that they don't fill up the pot the way they normally would because of that.
Yeah, I believe it was about 2/3. You fill it up about 2/3 of the way, and you leave the other third for, water. But I would think that you could probably go a little bit more because you're distilling, you're losing as you're gaining. Because you're distilling, so
Yeah.
You might be able to push it a little bit more. That's the time I would think sight glasses would be your friend on your pot when you're doing the steam injection. It is definitely something to play with. Ain't my dig. Give me a pot still with a propane burn, and we'll get it. So
Ohio Shunco. Bypass.
yeah, I mean for jars they're great because you don't have drains on jars. With thumpers, usually you got a drain or you got a port you're going to infuse through, so you can run them dry.
See, I love jars. A lot of my distilling, I don't even call it like career or whatever, but like a lot of it took place with jars. I would say, venture to say, almost half. So like I've got like a love-hate relationship with jars because man, they're great when they're working, but when them seals wear out, them lids wear out,
Yeah.
you don't know until you're already running. You're trying to get the leak on.
You ever try to paste a jar?
No, I always use tape.
Oh, dude, I've seen some people paste some jars, man, and it is just like, oh my gosh, like there's no way. I'd Yosemite Sam that jar rig.
Oh hell! By the time we start distilling,
talking shit about poor Yosemite.
Who?
Easy bashing his rig.
Well, I was just saying, I could see it. Like, I'm a fixer fellow. I don't really want to break my shit. I want to figure out how to fix it.
Yeah, that's why they use hose clamps over Billy Moonshine.
That's right. Removable. Hey, the best part is when dude copped to putting that on there because he broke it.
Dude, that shit was amazing. And then Phil's fucking hit him up.
That's what I thought that was Phil bashing another jar rig. Hey, dude, silicone tape.
I would love to see that video.
Yes, you would.
YouTube. Silicone tape, Teflon tape, it's great, man. It works great. Uncle Joey brought me an old 1-inch fitting that had about 40 layers of Teflon tape on it.
I wonder where that came from.
I think me and Sean saw a rig somewhere that had the cap in the pot. It was Teflon. Oh, I forget whose that was. It was Teflon tape. You could tell.
Paper towel and rubber bands for lids. Huh.
I'm intrigued. How you doing, Miss April?
Oh, April.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got to be able to fix things. I mean, that's part of who we are. Most of us like to be able to fix things on the fly and ingenuity-wise, how to fix things, like necessity, man. Necessity. It's the mother of ingenuity. And I like to be able to, one of my favorite things are the what if, like just to sit and talk what ifs, like, well, what if you did this? And what if you did that? And well, what if we did that? And it's like, oh, bro, that would be terrible. Like, yeah, but what if we did it? It'd be cool shit, no matter how bad it is.
That's how you ended up with some of them wine videos that you and Phil used to make.
That's what happened.
You guys turned about everything into wine at one time.
That was early on, just trying to populate the YouTube channel.
Right.
The thinking behind that was if somebody looks for how to make any type of wine, that video would pop up, and then it directs them to your channel.
Yeah.
They're like, I ain't doing it like that. Ain't no damn well. It doesn't matter. You directed them there, and it's intrigued.
Right. It's just wild. Pretty much everything, damn near everything's fermentable.
If it's got sugar in it, it's fermentable.
Yeah.
The only time you like you gotta be wary of like beans and things like that.
Right.
I forget what they put off, but yeah. I mean, beans. Captain Blue.
Captain Blue.
He got promoted from Sergeant Sausage to Captain Blue.
Hey, one thing's for sure though, my blue was damn near higher proof than what your blue is.
Hell yeah, it was.
Hey, that shit was funny, man.
One was drinkable though.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
See, it had a whole. On the show, would they let you use paste or rags, or how would they let you? How would they let you leak?
They let us
rags
use
on there
paste.
before.
Now, would everybody have to agree that you could use that paste? Like, oh, he's got a leak. Yeah, we're all going to agree that he can use paste.
Well, it was either that, shut it off.
Hey, Jason Davis, we saw you at Ohio Shine Co. too.
Easy's killing it, man. Easy is all over this.
Hey, look, bro, I'm gonna be 100%. We was at Ohio Shine Co. and the fella running the barbecue truck. I walk up and like I looked at him, and then like I had to double take because I was like, "Bro, is that Jason Davis was here?" And I got to looking and tell you, it wasn't you, obviously, but like I swear to God, dude looked just like you, about 50 pounds heavier, man. And when he walked away, I was like, "Hey, man, y'all think that dude looks just like Jason Davis?" And everybody was like, "Yeah, he does. That dude looks just." And none of these dumbasses took a picture, including myself. I was so caught up and like I just seen you, and then there you was.
So, Mark, what do you do? Paste it and wet a shirt and throw around it?
It's like they do with the rags. They take rags and get them wet. Now, is that because when they dry, they squeeze?
Assuming.
He was a little off, but he seemed like an all right fella. He made a badass tater tot pulled pork fucking delight, I guess.
Oh yeah.
From what Shelly was saying.
Yeah, his pulled pork tater tot thing was pretty good.
That's a good one.
Shut up, Bennett.
He said Sean's so skinny he's got to jump around in the shower to get wet.
He looks like that. He's that Friday movie. Bevo Lottie got more head than he got body.
I don't know, but that blue shirt you was wearing, don't ever wear that shirt again, Uncle Joey. Don't ever wear that blue shirt again.
Why, you like my blue shirt?
Nah, that thing fits you weird, man. It looks weird on you. Makes you look weird.
All right, man.
All right. Don't wear that around me no more. I don't like it. But no, in the one picture, Uncle Joey was trying to stand tall, so he was taller than Joe and Jeff.
No, I just had my arms around their back, bro. Is all it was. I was just stood back.
It looked like he was trying to stand tall. Like, yeah, I finally around too short, motherfuckers.
No,
not to make him feel shorter.
I was trying to squeeze in the picture.
Yeah, he was trying to squeeze in there. Oh, you got my phone, right? Share it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, go find that picture, Sean. So, who you got on next week, Uncle Joey?
We have a.
He did reissue list.
We have a brewery owner, distiller. He goes by Thump R. Keg on Facebook. He has a real name, but right offhand, I don't know what it is.
All right, so we got Uncle Joey did his job. We got some fella that owns a distillery on Monday. Y'all go ahead and join us Monday for whoever this fella is.
So Yeah, it's just the way I was had my arms around them. But anyway, I'm drinking some of this Ohio Shine Co. Corn liquor. We got a guest coming on. We got the guest coming on the end of August. We got Cal from Soluble Oak, and I'm really interested on talking with Cal. Man, they make a real cool product.
Yeah, that product is really cool.
To watch that one.
Is that product where
yes,
Billy was talking about take old shitty liquor, make it in the top shelf?
Yeah,
is that what he did in there? I didn't watch it because I don't, I ain't buying a fucking Jim Beam to begin with, but I definitely couldn't see buying a bottle of Jim Beam and then buying a bottle of that shit and trying to make me a $50 bottle of liquor. I was gonna buy a fucking $50 bottle of liquor. But I guess if you got stuck with it somehow,
that's what I was telling them. I've got some bottles of some Benchmark that I bought that's real young that I like to try to add some of that to and see if I can change the mouthfeel on it a little bit.
I would imagine if you bought an expensive bottle and you're like, bro, I just don't like this, and you're like, man, I bought this some bitch, I gotta drink it.
Yes.
Then I could see the adding that to it, or if it say you made something and you aged it and was like, I don't want to go like this, and you might be like, I'm saving it just so I can palletize it.
I think it would do something. I think Phil Billy commented you could take a jar and put some staves in it and leave them staves in for a little while and then add that to the staves, and it would mouthfeel change a little bit. It would help the staves and the mouthfeel. So it's kind of an intriguing thing to do.
I'm intrigued about their process. I know what I had read on it, but I'm intrigued as to how they do it.
Have you gotten yours yet?
No, they tried to send it, and
it's coming. I fucked up. Listen, that's so weird that when I type
it should have came anyways, because I get mail with that with our township on there and not the city all the time. So I don't know why. Whatever.
It's coming again.
Hey, Sean, send me that picture.
You got it, man. I am here for you.
Love you. Man. Have you been to 451 Spirits in Columbus, Uncle Joey? Now, is this just like a brewery or is it a distillery? It's a bar, a pizzeria that sells spirits. I'm kind of intrigued.
Interesting.
Because hell, anything in Columbus ain't but about 30 minutes from Uncle Joey now.
It depends on what part. Yeah, it can be a little farther.
Matt, did you
guys can all go fuck yourselves, first of all?
Hey, Matt.
Did you fix your shit yet?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a small craft distillery. They're making whiskeys, rums, gins, absinthe. But lost me at the last two, gins and absinthe. You keep them, but they're open Wednesday through Friday, 4 to 7, Saturday 2 to 6. I know where Uncle Joey's going this weekend.
Nah, I'll be. I'm going to try to take it to go see Chris.
Yeah, I'm going. Well, they're having the Sunflower Bloom Festival up in Rockford. Vaughn plants 2 million sunflowers, and they're in bloom right now, and they have a festival this weekend. So I think we're going to shoot up there and check out that festival. And if you haven't been out to Vaughn's, man, it's beautiful out there. It's nothing but flatness, but damn, it's beautiful.
I think we're going.
You'll have a good time. Some good friends of ours will be there, so you'll get to hang out with them. I think I'm going to go to Grove City to their bourbon event and see Chris and Katie are going to be there for the first time with their new bourbon.
Nice.
Chris who? Oh.
Lewis?
Yep, I got you.
We're taking their bourbon to that bourbon event for the first time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, did they sell out of that?
Yeah, you got Facebook it to me, Sean. My phone's in another room.
I have 2 bottles.
Do you get one for me?
If you want one. I know Easy don't want it.
I'm just fucking with you. You'll drink them both.
No, I'm good. You have the other one.
I just want to try it.
It's good. I tried it at cast strength. It was pretty good. They definitely should have done more, and they definitely will have to do more. They sold 250 bottles within the afternoon.
Yeah, they got rid of it really fast.
Yeah.
Which was, I mean, that doesn't surprise me. You know, they have people who come in. You know, they're regulars.
Well, they make good products too. You know, I mean,
Yeah, y'all are stupid.
What'd I do?
Nothing. That's all it was. I just had my arms. I just looked like I was armless. That's all it was. I just looked like I didn't have no arms.
I know what that was. I made a comment about sucking my gut in, so you did too.
No, I was just crammed. I didn't. I didn't have no way to put my arms.
You know, if you lose weight, you don't have to do that.
I wasn't worried about it. I just had no place to put my fucking arms. I was crammed in. I was like, well, I'll put them back here.
Hey, when we left there, even though it was a few hours later, I smiled every bite of that cheeseburger I took.
Oh, it was right.
Good for you, man.
Hey, to not have to drive home in the rain, I am so glad. 2 things I hate driving in, the dark and the rain, and that would have been both of them.
I caught a little bit of rain, but nothing.
Oh yeah, it was brutal.
Hey, they ended up. They had a F0 tornado on the ground in what part of Dayton was that?
Over Trotwood.
Trotwood. A tornado was racist.
Man, Uncle Joey's a piece of shit.
Skipped right over Huber Heights and dropped right into Trotwood.
They even close to each other.
No, it got real bad in Huber.
Keep digging the hole, Uncle Joey.
No, it was real bad in Huber.
Uncle Joey.
They had a tornado warning right there in
pictures.
Huber. It was on that edge of Huber. It was nasty.
I think they changed it, Ian, because I tried to put a couple pictures on a while back for not like different podcasts.
Yeah.
So I couldn't figure it out.
I'll have to mess with it.
I can't wait.
Till what?
Just the Joey.
Just to see what's going to transpire.
We ain't doing nothing, man.
Yeah. Right.
Timing, Captain.
Well, you know, I appreciate all the advice and all the help after my Blue Raz experiment.
Man, that worked out great, man, because as soon as I got there.
Yeah.
I mean, it couldn't have happened at a better time to a better person.
I mean, but the bad thing about it, it wasn't like it was like my whole still was dirty. I literally, a tiny little bit must have been sitting in that worm. It really wasn't like, what the?
You're on your toes, dude.
Look how big Uncle Joey is.
I am flat-footed.
Got his platform on and everything.
Y'all are stupid.
Man.
That's a
Big
good
Uncle
picture.
Joey.
We looked great.
Yeah, we do. Only one person in that picture looks fantastic, and it ain't none of us.
You guys can go fuck yourselves.
Yeah. Why you got your taste sticking out, Uncle Joey? We want Uncle Joey, not you.
Sack of shits, man.
Baking soda does work very well.
If you're adjusting your pH,
it does work.
Yep.
5-gallon bucket at a time.
small amounts at a time.
Do not stir. Do not stir.
Use a drill.
Oh, shit.
I wish he had one that day.
Oh,
That made it even better.
Oh, I wish it had been on video.
It's,
I bet there was like to take you out.
We've definitely exceeded my bedtime.
Oh yeah. Hey, do you have to work tomorrow?
Yeah, I got work the next 2 days.
Well, that sucks.
Nah.
Then what? You off for like 2 weeks after that?
I'm off for 4 days after that. Hopefully, I'll be making some more blue raz.
I bet that still's good and dirty. Better
I
get
got
it.
orders to fill.
Good and dirty.
Nah, it's clean now.
It was. That thing's been sitting.
Yep.
No, I rinsed it all out.
With what?
Better rinse it out again before you use it.
It'd be all right. That's what
No. Legit, rinse that worm out before you use it. Like run.
I will. I absolutely will.
Stream water, and then right before you use it, you got to blow on the end and get all the water out.
I 99% of the time have normally, before I've ever ran water through all my stuff to make sure none of it's clogged.
He doesn't blow it out. He gets on the other end and
He
sucks.
sucks it down. He sucks on the end.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were supposed to do. You're not supposed to blow. You're supposed to suck.
Hey, at least you know our muscle memory kicked in, huh?
Hey, blue liquor, blue cobs, it's all the same thing.
No. Do not ever put the blue cob on me. I have never had a blue cob in or around my mouth.
Say that again. What'd you say?
You heard.
That was his boys.
Must be something with blue.
I got no part of that, the blue corn cob experience.
It's that Michigan thing.
Shit.
Man, we ought to get them on sometime.
Who?
Get them on.
American whiskey.
They're going to be at the. They said they were going to be at Vaughn's Sunflower Festival. I think they're setting up the podcast. It'd be great if we could roll in and maybe join their podcast.
You ain't going, remember? You're going to be out in fucking somewhere else.
I might.
You might what?
I could do the morning at Vaughn's and hit the bourbon thing in the afternoon.
Uncle Joey will do the bourbon thing. You're going to drive 2 hours to Vaughn's and then...
The 4 hours of bourbon.
All right. So we'll send you pictures. You know what I'm saying? No reason to lie about it.
I really do need to go up to Vaughn's. I haven't committed to the bourbon thing. You got to buy tickets, and it may have even sold out. I might have not even be able to get tickets to it. Maybe I could pull some strings, work for Paps that day.
Is Vaughn's thing pretty big? Like, get whatever he's having up there?
The sunflower thing he did is huge.
Yeah,
Is it?
it definitely brings in some.
His place is.
You should have been there in person, Gordon.
Oh man, you guys are sacks of shit.
What?
It's a
You
good
done it to
video.
your- You done it to yourself.
I done what? Tried to beat. Never mind.
Now wait a minute. Go back. Now see the way that shirt fits. Easy don't like that.
Your nipples are sticking out.
That's because I'm sticking way out like this.
Well, I was walking around pushing them out, too. I'm just busting your chops because they had sleeves on it. Now, here it was. Hold on. Uncle Joey. Why you taller than everybody else, Uncle Joey?
Oh man,
I can't wait for our next group picture.
man, I can't. You
Yeah, I'm
know,
doing the Uncle Joey.
At least Matt stayed out of the shadows in this one. I will say that.
Matt was in the light. That's for sure.
Yeah, he did get in the light in this one. He's learning. So. I don't like the medium nipple shirt with the sleeves. You're right, Gordon.
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you what. If you ever watch a podcast or are involved with a podcast that old Gordon Shiner man's in the comments, that motherfucker keeps it humorous, man.
Yeah, he's a good feller.
He's got some comedy. He's comedy.
Well, hell, we need to get him in here sometime.
Yeah.
Oh, Uncle Joey and a 5-foot sausage, huh? Yeah, it was a good time. That was a good time.
Well,
All right,
folks, it's
fellas, I
10:30.
gotta get off here.
Yep.
Sergeant Sausage.
You know, that sausage almost has a bluish green tint to it. Is that the same stance?
It had been there all day.
So listen, what
That's
would
all
you guys
muscle memory
do?
right there, baby.
What would y'all do without me, man?
Well,
we'd still be picking on Matt.
That's what I was about to say. Go,
Yeah,
Uncle
but Matt
Joey,
ain't
I
doing.
thank you.
But listen, Matt ain't doing shit like that.
I mean, if he was there and I got him hammered enough, like
Matt was so
you'd
happy
have
when
to
you
get
come
Matt out of
along.
bed.
look, you were just a victim of circumstance there. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
just don't
I
get
grabbed
it.
that sausage, and whoever was there that I felt like I could slap that sausage in their face was going to get it. You happen to
I am
be.
just all about having a good time, and if the opportunity is there and I can help the matter and be even funnier, then let's go, man. I don't care.
Shit,
Hey, Matt, have you ever got your still yet?
No, he
No.
won't come pick it up.
Oh, I was told you were shipping it to me.
Hey, Sean, did you ever get that still made for the Tin Man benefit?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
donating
you
merch.
did? Where's my pictures?
Huh?
Where's my pictures?
On my cell phone?
Motherfucker.
Well, hey, you had it for fucking 3 weeks. What did you do to it?
What was I? I didn't have the blueprints.
All you gotta do is put an elbow and a union on the son of a bitch, and it's done.
Yeah, I didn't.
He
My
kinda-
copper. My
what he
copper.
did was he brought it to me, and he was supposed to come over and help and do it. And I was like, oh, he's going to solder that. And he gets there, and I'm like, I'm waiting on him. And this motherfucker disappeared inside Phil's house. And I'm waiting. And then finally I was just like, man, I'm tired of waiting. And I went ahead and soldered it up for him. And he comes outside all chink-eyed and fucking stupid like usual. And I'm like, and he's like, I guess I got to go over here and solder this up. And I'm like, here you go, man. It's already fucking done. I'm ready to go home.
I love going to Phil's because Phil knows me well. And he's like, hey, Uncle Joey, try this. Hey, Uncle Joey, try this. And by next thing you know, I'm like 7 jars in, and Phil just keeps handing them to me. I want to try that new bourbon he did. It sounds pretty interesting.
Is he having health issues or something, Scott? I haven't heard anything from him in a while.
Pray for Cyrus. He has about stopped.
What's going on with Cyrus?
And a lot of these fellas in this community are getting up there, man. You know, like, we can only shine so long.
Well, I hope nothing's wrong with Cyrus, and if there is, man, I hope he gets better or whatever he got going on, man.
Yeah.
You got to take a break. I understand. Sometimes you need a break.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need a break, man. I would message him directly and just check on him. You know, sometimes life gets in the way and you can't post for about a month, or you got to schedule them posts. You know, Sean knows about scheduling them posts.
Yeah.
And, schedule them ahead of time, but you know, it happens, man. Sometimes people step away for about a month or so. Especially it becomes a lot, man, when you're trying to run online schools and then also trying to fill orders at the same time, or even just trying to work a regular job, man. Like, you can ask Sean, like that's a lot of shit.
Well, he don't know about the regular job part.
I said when, you know, I would say when, but
dude, you work 14 days a month for the last 13 years. You ain't got a fucking word to.
Half that time it's on your knees taking it from old bully.
15 years, by the way. Yeah. Hey, she's probably pretty mad at me right now. I had to go over heads and take care of some things today on my day off. Pretty sure she got a nice conversation from her boss today. So,
What's wrong? You couldn't beat her into submission?
no.
She's not a senior citizen yet. You gotta wait. You gotta be 65 plus for Uncle Joey's Fight Club.
So I think at Farm to Bottle we're going to have a senior citizen fight club. No, I'm just kidding. We're not.
Dylan versus Uncle Joey. Finally come to it's like the Mayweather Pacquiao fight that should have happened.
Hold on, Matt. When are you eligible, Matt?
About yesterday.
2 weeks ago.
Oh shit! All right, I'm out. Finish this up.
Later. He can't leave while it's still streaming. Uncle Joey's got a picture. Uncle Joey's got a picture. Even if he goes to bed, instantly he's gonna be in the comment section like, "What's up, fellas? You know, I'm just trying to sleep.
I'm tired.
I gotta get up early.
Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, you guys have a great night, man. Well, I guess we'll see you next week with some other feller that Uncle Joey don't know who it is. So,
Blue Line Brewery. He owns and operates the Blue Line Brewery in Tennessee.
Nice, that'd be a good time. And then who's the week after that?
I think we got Chris Luke from the Tin Man back on.
Oh, that's right for the 10-man, huh?
Yeah, and then we got Cal from Soluble Oak, which I'm real interested in. That I caught a little bit of Phil Billy's interview, and the guy seems like a very intelligent fella that's got a solid product, man.
What'd you say? All right, y'all have a good night, man. I'll let y'all later. See you Monday.